Hey Capricorn, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Mercedes. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm sending you all love. Let's see what messages Spirit has for Capricorn today, shall we? Awesome. I want to remind everybody that energy is fluid. So this storyline can be playing out from past, present, future tense. Also, roles can be reversed. This can play out from the perspective of the cross-watcher. So use your discernment. You know, just place the story where it fits, but only if it fits. If it's not your story, it's not your story. If this is not your reading, please feel free to check out my other videos according to your rising sign, your moon sign, or your Venus sign. Yeah, because you might resonate with those more. I'm an Aquarius, but I only watch Sagittarius videos, so because I'm a Sagittarius moon and Sagittarius Venus. So those videos resonate with me more. Okay, that being said, Capricorn, let's get into your reading. I'm gonna show you past energies, current energies, and near future energies, and then we'll finish it off with some cards from the universe, some advice from the universe. All right, let's see what's going on here, Capricorn. It's not gonna fall out. Oh, no. It's way too much. Death. Peeking his face out. Let's get 3 more, Spirit. Future energies. Future energy. That's a lot too. Let's see what we got. Sorry, I mess with the cards a lot. All right, let's see. We got some extra cards here, so you know, I'm just gonna take them all. Why not? I'm not. You know, I don't really use this spread, so I'm just gonna flow with it. All right, give me a second, guys. I see you in the past, after a period of resting, recuperation, going within, kind of shutting off the outside world. You became single, or you've been single and you've been healing in this process of being single. Okay, being single is what has been healing you. I'm going to pull some clarifiers on these. But this is interesting. The Knight of Wands. Why are you here? This could have been a person that you were dealing with, an immature energy. I don't know. It came out in the upright. But I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know, I'm gonna have to pull a clarifier on this, but I'm kind of feeling like somebody played you, or I don't know, I'm kind of getting, did you get burned by somebody? Capricorn, did you get burned? I don't know. Let's see. Why is the Knight of Wands here, Spirit? Knight of Wands, please. Thank you. It's like 100 degrees outside, you guys. I'm sitting in the dark doing tarot card readings. I just want to open up the windows or anything. There's no air conditioning. It's like hot. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take that. All right, we got, to clarify the Knight of Wands, we got the Knight of Wands, we got the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So yeah, definitely what I was sensing with this is not a positive energy, not a good, passionate communication, or somebody kind of coming in and, no, that's someone, this Knight of Wands didn't make us feel good, Capricorn. Yeah, so you got burned. Okay, so in your past situation, there was definitely a very painful ending to a situation, to a relationship. Okay, and it left you, definitely, this is the Wounded Warrior card, definitely left you with your guard up. This situation whooped your ass into submission. And I don't mean to laugh, but I'm like, it was a painful ending, but it was an ending to a cycle that needed to come to an end. It was a necessary ending. It's one of those things that needed to take place in order to put you into the current energy that you're in now, which is a space of creation and moving forward. Obviously, we are no longer we're not in this energy anymore, because we took a time out. We took the time necessary to heal. We took a step back from the situation. We became single. Okay, Capricorn? Working on yourself. Becoming whole within yourself. This person isn't single because they have a problem, like this person is single because they want to be single. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. This person feels good working on themselves, working on their money, saving, focusing on something solid. They're focusing on financial stability, that sort of stuff. Okay, and in the current energy, we have the King of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Judgment. What I'm seeing here is you stood up for yourself. You did a little soul searching. You went within and you determined for yourself what is right for you, what you require, what you expect from other people out of relationships. what you're willing to accept, what you're not willing to accept, what you're willing to work on or towards, and what you're not. You are in this space of learning all of these things about yourself. And you are really standing up for those things. It's like a switch, a light switch went off. I'm drawn to the light in her solar plexus. I feel like you had an awakening in your power center. This has to do with self-worth more than anything I see here. You realized that you are worth more. You realized your value. You realized your worth. And it's really is like a light switch, and it's like instantly, it's like boom, man, you just come into this power within yourself, this knowing, this clarity of what's right for you, what do you need, and what's in alignment with those things, and what is in your energetic space. People, places, things, situations, what's around you, what is in your space that's not conducive to achieving those goals. What's in your space that is not in alignment with your highest good. You turned King of Swords on all that shit and cut it out because you see very clearly. And you're very strong in this knowing and in this power. This is beautiful. This is just, seeing the big picture. In the past, you may have experienced a lot of codependency in relationships with people. I feel like, you have these like expectations. Maybe you have a spark with somebody, an undeniable connection with somebody. It's passionate, it's undeniable. But I feel like, these, sometimes these relationships, or a lot of times these relationships are brought in just to teach us lessons. And, how are you going to get like that sucked in? This is, definitely, this is definitely the energy of somebody that was really, really vested in something, that it was real, or not necessarily vested in something. How am I trying to say this? This is the energy of somebody that was deeply hurt by this past situation. And you don't get that hurt without having some kind of an emotional attachment, maybe that wasn't healthy. There was a lesson to be learned in this, a very, very painful lesson. I guess I don't know why I can't just spit out the message trying to come through. It's a very painful lesson, but it doesn't determine who you are. It doesn't take away from you as a person. If anything, it makes you stronger. That situation is what was the switch that you needed to flip on your power center, right? Because now I see you in this space of, you've made a decision, you've released all that past negativity, the past negative thinking patterns, the past codependent type behaviors and relationships. You've taken time to like step back from the situation and Really heal this time, because I have a feeling that throughout your entire life, this is a cycle that's been repeating. This 10 of Swords, you've been getting involved with the same person, the same type of person, over and over and over and over again. You know? And this time you really took the time out to take a step back and ask yourself, why? Why do I keep picking people like that? What is it about me that keeps drawing these types of relationships, this type of energy towards me? Because the thing with these repeating cycles is they're going to keep on repeating until you finally get the lesson. A lot of times, not a lot of times, what I'm reading on from this energy is, sorry about that. There's a fire alert that came through on my phone. I forgot where I was. Hold on just a second. Okay. Yeah, so this time it's different. Okay. This time you've really taken a step back. You've healed the proper way. Okay. Now you're in a space where you know exactly what you want. You put up with a lot of bullshit to get here. You dealt with a lot of heartache. You've cleared your energetic space of not just this previous relationship, but all of the previous relationships. Okay, you've learned the karmic lesson. All right. I see Judgment, and then I also see Justice way down here as the final card. Yeah, so, wow, that's a lot. And I haven't pulled any clarifiers on that yet either. Okay, but this is, you know, for the number 20 card, the Judgment card to be coming out in your current energy, this is significant for me because I feel like, you know, this is the final card before the World card. Okay, so that that shift, that change, it's the next thing coming in. All right, now that you've released the energy, you released the past thinking, behaviors, addictions, dependencies. You released that shit. You cut it out and you let it go. Now you're focusing on what's left. What you have left is this vision of the next best thing. You know, now you're in this clear space of creation. Now you can focus your energy on manifesting and calling in the creations that you want, and no more of the creations that you don't want. Okay? Why is the Judgment card here? Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. So I'm getting this is, I'm tying this into the completion of a cycle. Things that are unknown will be coming to light very soon. To clarify the Judgment card, we got Two of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Hierophant. I see you no longer in this energy of, you've made a decision, okay? You did make a decision. You were kind of choosing paths. You weren't sure what was going to happen in this, probably this past situation. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. You were holding on. You are maybe waiting to see if this past person was going to return or if something was going to happen with this situation. This situation wasn't like ended. You know what I mean? Like it was ended, it was over, but not really. It was kind of like, well, you know, maybe one more push. I don't know. We really do have this inexplicable connection, you know? Should I wait? And no, okay? You made the decision. You made the judgment call to release the connection 100%. No longer waiting, looking out the window. You're no longer making travel plans. You're no longer driving by his or her house. Okay? This is over. It's done. You for sure made the decision to walk away towards something better, towards the unknown. You are following your higher spiritual path. Spirit has told me that this energy, this connection is done. It's over. So whatever that energy of kind of going back and forth and not really being sure, this energy, you know, not really willing to release the connection fully. Like, yeah, we broke up. Yeah, we haven't spoken in months, years, whatever. Yeah, it's over. But the feeling, the emotion is there. The energetic cord is still there, right? You're still thinking about this person every night before bed, you know, wondering, you know, I don't know, could they have changed so much? Just the thinking, the wondering, that's over. It's done. You're not ever going back to that. You have made the decision and you made the right decision because now you are for sure on this higher timeline. You are on the path that is more aligned for you. You learned a powerful lesson in this breakup. Yeah, it may have been a spiritual connection. I'm sensing that it was a powerful connection. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been so painful, right? But it was necessary. That was necessary. You learned the lesson, okay? The lesson was how you, this is about self-value again, what's important to you, what's in alignment for your highest and greatest good, and being able to recognize and see that and, you know, make the decision. It's not easy to cut out things we know aren't good for us. But we do it, and that's the catalyst. That's the catalyst. That's the lesson. Learning to make those hard decisions, that's the lesson. That's where you learn that. Okay. So we got a grip of cards that came out in the for the near future energies. So let me take a look at this. Just give me a second and get into this energy real quick. Excuse me. It's so hot in here, you guys. I want to turn this fan on, but it's like freaking industrial. It's so loud. Like, God, I feel like a greasy little monkey. Okay, all right, sorry. I don't want to complain and whine. I just want to be happy. All right. Okay. You know what? Let's see. Why is the Seven of Swords here, Spirit? What's the Seven of Swords doing here? What is the Seven of Swords? Come on. Sorry, guys. I just want to make these pop out. All right. Okay. Capricorn, what are you? I feel like you're planning something. Okay, Capricorn, I see you in this energy of reminiscing. Okay. You're stuck. You're starting to see things differently. Maybe you're starting to see, okay, you weren't seeing something very clearly about this connection. You're stuck. You're stuck, Capricorn, thinking about this past person. I mean, I see you in this energy of being stuck and you're deceiving yourself. You feel like this person was your wish fulfillment. Capricorn, I really feel like you are in this energy of you're deceiving yourself. You are you feel like you robbed yourself. Cappy, you feel like you robbed. This is, oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, Cappy, I see you in this energy of being kind of stuck. You're looking at this past situation, this past person, this past relationship. You're reminiscing about it, you're thinking about it, and I sense you. I feel like you are thinking that you robbed yourself of your own wish fulfillment. Because your ego got in the way. I see you going in, going within, and you are knowing, you're having an awakening about the situation. So there is this lesson in here. This is a situation of kind of like not knowing what you had until it was gone, I think. Because now there's this energy of knowing, seeing, feeling. This is the truth. This is knowing the truth. This is seeing the, you know, the light of truth. Through any illusion, through any outside circumstances, you know in your heart of hearts, and through every fiber of your being, you know what the lesson is in this. It's kind of like the hindsight being 2020 energy is what I'm getting from this. Hindsight 2020. Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't know this person was my wish fulfillment. I didn't know. This was a soulmate connection. It's a kind of a soulmate past life connection card. And like I said, the roles can be reversed. You know, this can be vice versa. You know, either you didn't see the connection for what it was while you were in it, or they didn't. But then when the connection ended, that's when you saw the person or you saw the relationship for what it was, or vice versa. Okay, this is definitely, yes, okay, yeah, and somebody's ego got in the way. They didn't know. Either you didn't know, or your person didn't know until it was all the way over. Then that's when the energy came to light. And there's the death card again at the bottom of the deck. So that was a major shift, major change, major transformation. And yeah, this is rebirth. So after the death of something, somebody is reborn with new understanding, right? Spirit, why is the Empress here? Okay, gosh, dang, it's a grip of cards again. I just want like one clarifying card and it like spits out a whole chapter. Okay. Sorry, I'm hot. It's making me really cranky, Capricorn. Sorry. My pits are sweating. All right, okay. Why is the Empress here? Well, dang, Capricorn. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Tower. I'm going to take them all. But you got to give me a second to get into this. Okay. Thanks. Give me a second. Yeah, you're going, Capricorn, you are just doing your own thing right now. I see you, your eyes are closed in all of this future energy. Your eyes are closed, head down. And this is what you're working on. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles, that is your ultimate, this is family, this is finance, this is a happy home, happy life, this is solid relationships. I mean, they're dogs, kids, lots of money in the bank. This is good stuff. And Empress, she is just so loving and nurturing everything she touches grows. So this is the energy that you are coming into, Capricorn. You're in this extremely creative space. Okay, going right back to, this is your current energy, okay? This is your current energy, the Seven of Wands, and this is what you're cultivating, okay? I want to, this lesson, this relationship, this past thing is so painful, I know. Oh, you also have the Magician. So this person is manifesting, this person is creating. So again, you're nurturing this seed. This seed is going to grow into something solid, something tangible. This is your 3D physical world, everything that brings you pleasure and enjoyment in the world. That's what this is. So you are cultivating this now. You're bringing this into your current energy, okay, with the Magician. That is you consciously creating the future or the life that you want to have, okay? You're creating the life you want. You're dreaming of the life you want, and you are bringing it into existence. And yes, there are obstacles along the way. I feel like one obstacle or challenge is to get out of this energy right here where, you know, you're looking at this loss, this past loss as, what did I do? What did I give up? That was my dream. You know, you need to get out of that energy. That's a challenge because that's this is your Tower moment. I feel like this is you probably in this energy of going through a dark night of the soul, okay? And it takes an experience like this, this breakup, this past, whatever this past situation was. This is the Tower. This is the universe kind of forcing a shift within your life. This is a massive change that kind of hits you from out of nowhere. And sometimes it can feel like a big old punch in the face. It's heavy. It's really scary. It's a very confusing energy to be in. It just, you feel like there's just conflict everywhere you go. I mean, everywhere you, there's no way out of this, right? Like you're in a storm. You're surrounded by darkness. The structure that you were in was just hit by lightning and destroyed. You are sitting in a pile of smoking rubble and ash. That's what a Tower moment is. But I have to say that the Tower is probably one of my favorite cards in the tarot, because this is that lightning striking. That to me represents just smashing your heart open. Smashing your heart into a million tiny bits and pieces. And there's no gluing that back together. When your heart comes back together, when you build yourself back up together, it's not going to be the same person that it was before the lightning hit, before the storm came. It's going to be the bigger, better, more improved, whole, happy, complete version of yourself. So Cappy, that's your reading. Actually, no, I'm going to do some cards of advice. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm going to do some cards of advice from the universe. Cappy, this is heavy, you know, and this can be, you know, past, present, or future. Maybe this is already played out for you and you're coming out of this and you are already starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, but if you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel right now, Capricorn, please know that just right around the corner is your real wish fulfillment, is your ultimate wish fulfillment. It is coming into alignment with who you truly, authentically are. Okay, you learned things, or you are learning things about yourself that you didn't know before. And when this is all said and done, you're going to be stronger. You're going to be, you're not going to make the same mistakes in relationships that you made in the past. When you move forward, you're going to be poised and positioned to really, when you get involved with the next person, you're going to have more to bring to the table. Like this tower moment is forcing you out of whatever thinking, behaviors, like whatever you were doing in the past, whatever like things that you kept doing that were causing all this negative cycle to continue to repeat. That's all over. Okay? That's why it's one of my favorite cards, because that means that it's over. This is over. And from this point forward, it's just about a shift in perspective. Okay? It's about a shift in perspective. Learning the lesson. Let's get some advice from Spirit. Spirit, excuse me. What advice do you have for Capricorn? Please and thank you. Oh boy, bunch more cards. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, so what came out just basically just clarified the message that just came through from Spirit. It's so hot. The heartbreak, the pain, whatever you're carrying, this the suffering, I mean the staying up at night, it's time to release that and cut it out. It doesn't serve you anymore. You will continue to have sleepless nights until you do cut it out. This is a very stressful energy, okay? And this is like almost the end of a cycle, the Nine of Swords. A very painful cycle, but not quite. I mean, this is really not letting it go. You need to cut this energy out, because if you don't, it's gonna perpetuate. The cycle cannot end. Okay, the painful cycle cannot end until you realize that it's that negative. The conflict is you're carrying the conflict around within you. You're keeping it alive, okay? And it will prevent any new love from coming in, and any new love that does come in is gonna experience this. It just keeps repeating. It doesn't stop until you make the conscious decision and effort to say no more. I'm not going to be that person anymore. And I'm not going to, I'm not going to behave a certain way. I'm not going to believe certain things. I'm not going to listen to certain people. I'm not going to continue to lie to myself. I'm not going to continue to surround myself with people that are no good for me because it makes me feel better about myself for my ego. Okay? Once that stuff gets cut out, this is the longest, I'm so sorry, it's such a long video. Once it gets cut out, I see new love, new relationship, and ultimate happiness. Okay? It's all about the mindset and you making the decision to change, making the decision to cut out behaviors and patterns and ending the cycles. Because I mean, we got the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of like so much swords here. Like, you've been through this cycle many times before. It's time for it to end. Spirit is saying it's time for you to end. It's time for the cycle to end. It's time for you to be happy. You can only be happy when you chase what your heart wants. Okay? You continue to chase old stuff. You continue to chase what you've always chased. You're going to continue to end up in the same old cycles, but you got to chase what's new. You got to chase what's unknown. And that means letting go of the past. All right, Capricorn, that's what I got for you. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe if you feel so inclined. I would really appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining in. Have a blessed and beautiful day. Namaste.